Let us kitbash a Deathwatch Veteran from a Grey Hunter's Primaris Space Marine, shall we? Hello my friends, my name is Max, and today we're going to build a Deathwatch Veteran from a really nice looking Primaris Space Marine. It might look a bit weird that we are using a Space Wolf for that. Space Wolves are not exactly known to have good relations with the Inquisition, but in this particular case we do it because these Grey Hunter minis are a little bit more interesting than generic Primaris intercessors. We're gonna start with this particular torso, and we would need beats 23 and 24 from the Grey Hunter's kit. These are my torso beats. They should be combined like this, and let's glue them. That is our torso so far. Now let's add this leg protection 27 on the left leg. This beat surprisingly looks very generic. No Space Wolf symbology here. It should be sitting here. And I'm gonna glue it. And that is my left leg assembled. And now let's build the right leg from beats 25 and 26. These two beats also look fairly generic, no Space Wolves stuff, ironically. They should be combined like this, and let's glue them too. And that is our right leg. And now let's attach it to the torso. We can see a look here, and this is the trickiest part. This one is really weird and a little bit wonky. It should be looking like this. Let's try to make it happen. And that is the position of our right leg. So he is leaning forward to his right. Let's add a backpack, beat 76. Yet again, fairly standard Space Marine backpack with no Space Wolves decorations. This is our pal with the backpack. And guess what? We are almost done with the torso, because the following instructions are about different kind of torsos. This is how you assemble things. And this is the example of what you can achieve. And we're gonna do something very similar to this picture, but for Deathwatch character. First of all, let's start with the right arm. For the right arm, I opted to use this Deathwatch Veterans kit, the old one, the Primaris one. This is a straight arm with a bolter, with some Inquisition symbology here, looking very, very nice. And it should be assembled somewhat like this. Let's try to make it happen. I think this is how it should look like. So it is almost straight, and he is attacking someone taller than this pal. Let's add a left arm. For the left arm, I also chose the Deathwatch Veterans kit. In this particular case, I'm pretty sure we're using beat 50 from the Deathwatch Veterans. I intend to place it somewhat like this, and let's glue it. I think this is the left arm position that I would like to have. He is striding forward, shooting, and his arm with the sword is ready for slashing too, if he needs it. Now let's add some pauldrons. For the right pauldron, we use this one with the wolf's head from the Space Wolves Primaris upgrade sprue. And this is how it sits in place. And for the left one, we use the Deathwatch pauldron from the Deathwatch upgrade sprue. And this is my left shoulder with the pauldron. Let's add a head. This head is a leftover from Space Wolves Battle Leader. It looks amazing. Look at his hair, he is very dynamic. I think this head is gonna be really nice over here. Let's try to glue it. I think this is gonna be my head position. Looks very, very dynamic. And now let's add some additional decorations. Let's start with the bolt pistol in a pistol holster with some Space Wolves decorations. It should be sitting somewhere over here. Let's try to make it happen. This is how I want to have it here. And now let's add this really nice thing on top of his backpack. This is a Deathwatch decoration, and in our case I think it's gonna be working as a small iron halo thing. I think we're gonna place it roughly over here, really carefully. And that is how it looks in our case. Sitting very, very nicely on top of his backpack. And now let's drop him on a base. We have a Sector Imperialis 32mm base here. And that is our miniature, my friends. It took me roughly 25 minutes to assemble this mini, including the time to select the bits. He looks absolutely fantastic, very, very dynamic pose. He is definitely a Space Wolf, attached to Deathwatch. We used a Space Wolf Grey Hunter torso. The head came from the Space Wolf Battle Leader. Both arms are from Deathwatch Veterans kit. The left pauldron is from Deathwatch Upgrade Sprue, and the right one is from Space Wolves Upgrade Sprue. And of course, this Iron Halo looking thing is also from the old Deathwatch Upgrade Sprue, and there is no new one yet. I really hope there will be one. And now let's take a look how he stands next to some other minis. This is another character from Space Wolves that we built for our Deathwatch army. They both look amazing, and the guy on the left is a little bit more Space Wolfish than the guy on the right. This is how our pal stands next to Haldar Icebelt, the Space Wolf Battle Leader, Primaris Battle Leader that we have built recently. And of course, this is the new Space Wolf Battle Leader that we have built previously on this channel. And this is the mini whose head we used for the mini on the left. They look absolutely fantastic together. And of course, the Battle Leader is way more decorated. And that is gonna be it for today, my friends. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this miniature? Did you kitbash any Space Wolves for Deathwatch? Let me know. If you enjoy my videos, please consider liking this one, subscribe to the channel. It will help you to see more videos like this in the future, and it will help me to grow this channel. If you enjoy my content, and if you want to support me, please check out my Patreon. As always, check out the video that you see now on your screen. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.